Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. You can tell when you're getting older when you start complaining about the weather. Well, I'm old. Yesterday, cold, then beautiful for a hot minute, and then downright raw toward the end of the day. Let's just pick a season, get into it, all right? Okay, we do have some news today, so let's get into it, shall we? Some workplace violence in Linthicum. On Friday, a 23-year-old woman from Randallstown was working in the Hardee's fast food restaurant, and according to police, she had enough bullying from her manager. So she stabbed her. She left the restaurant, and police found her walking away, and they arrested her without incident. The manager did survive. She has been charged with attempted second-degree murder, assault, reckless endangerment, and carried a concealed weapon. Tonight at Hella's Restaurant and Lounge up in Millersville, they're going to be hosting the Republican Central Committee event. Nothing too earth-shattering right there. The event is called Champions for Children, and the guest speaker is a representative of the Alliance Defending Freedom. And here's where it gets a little bit dicey. The Southern Poverty Law Center says the Alliance for Defending Freedom is, quote, founded by some 30 leaders of the Christian right. The Alliance Defending Freedom is a legal advocacy and training group that has supported the recriminalization of sexual acts between consenting LGBTQ adults in the U.S. and criminalization abroad, has defended state-sanctioned sterilization of trans people abroad, has contended that the LGBTQ people are more likely to engage in pedophilia, and claims that a homosexual agenda will destroy Christianity and society. So, there's that. And as would be expected, there are quite a few groups that are upset, including Annapolis Pride and other advocacy organizations. Hellas did confirm to us that they were indeed hosting the event and that it was still going on as planned. I have not heard of any protests. Hey, if you are an organization or a small business and want to get your message out, you can always advertise here. Joking, sort of. Well, not really, but I am. What I want to tell you about is the PRSA, which is the Public Relations Society of America. The Chesapeake chapter will be hosting a PR Bazaar on May 11th. Now, this is a continuance of the program created by Wendy Winters back in 2003 to bring all sorts of media and PR people in and let them speak to the organizations and businesses about how to get your message out. Tickets are limited, and you can get them at PRSAChesapeake.com. And I did see the list of panelists, and it does look like a really good group of people. Yesterday morning, we put our annually popular What You Need to Know About Commissioning Week post up. You want to check it out at eyeonannapolis.net, but the key dates for you: May 17th for Herndon, May 23rd and 24th for the Blues, May 25th for the Color Parade, and May 26th for graduation and commissioning. As I say every year, be patient. Yesterday afternoon, we did drop a bonus pod with CBF, CCA, and CC, along with ABS, and to figure out those acronyms, you need to listen to it. But seriously, it's a worthwhile listen if you're a fan of and are concerned about the Chesapeake Bay. It is Ticket Tuesday, and Rams Head On Stage has hooked you up once again. Get in touch with me if any of these shows tickle your fancy. I still have one pair left to see Joe Pug on Thursday, and that should be a great show. And then on May 5th, which is a Friday, the lovely Vanessa Collier. If you want to go, just get in touch with me and let me know which one you'd like, and you may score 2 free tickets, courtesy of Rams Head On Stage. And please do check out all the other shows at ramsheadonstage.com. Like I said, they have some awesome shows coming up pretty soon. Plenty that you're going to want to get seats to. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting your friends and colleagues all know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. So now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather standing by with your only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. All that coming up in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, April 25th. Yesterday was cool but nice across the Annapolis region, and today will be a virtual repeat, but it might get fairly wet throughout the Mid-Atlantic region Friday through Sunday, so enjoy the dry conditions while they last. Look for mostly sunny skies today with highs in the low to mid-60s, followed by mid to upper 60s Wednesday with a small chance of some PM showers, especially at night into the overnight hours, with more mid to upper 60s Thursday with mixed skies before rain then becomes likely each day Friday through Sunday with highs in the low to mid 60s Friday and Saturday and around 70 degrees on Sunday. So plan accordingly now for maybe a very wet weekend and hope things somehow work out for the better. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Did you get close to completing your college degree but dropped out during the COVID pandemic? Well, as a near completer, you may be eligible to receive money from the Maryland Higher Education Commission to finish your degree. Again, if you started your degree but for whatever reason never finished it, the Maryland Higher Education Commission has money to help you return to college and finish what you started. Go to mhec.maryland.gov and click on the Near Completer grant to learn more.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
Another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. It starts on Friday the 28th with our Glow in the Park Glow Stick giveaway. Then on Saturday, it's Unicorn and Dragons Night. The first 500 kids through the gates get unicorn and dragon horns, plus post-game fireworks. And then on Sunday, it's a pre-game Meet the Team autograph session. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.